Captain Peter Cutsey with number 3 procedure in the normal procedure sequence. Preliminary pre-flight procedure. We'll read the procedure first, then we will go to the panel and do it. So IRS mode selectors off, then nav. Verify the on DC lights illuminate, then extinguish. Verify the align lights illuminated. The enable RNAV perf RMP message may show until the alignment is complete. Voice recorder is needed. To verify the following are sufficient for flight. Oxygen pressure, that varies with the number of crew members. Hydraulic quantity, no RF. Engine oil quantity, 13 quarts minimum. That's on one particular engine type. RS mode selectors off, then nav. The on DC lights did illuminate and did extinguish. The align lights are illuminated. We did not receive a perf RMP message. Crew oxygen pressure sufficient for flight. Hydraulic quantity, no RF. Engine oil quantity, minimum 13 quarts. We have sufficient. Do the remaining actions after a crew change or maintenance actions. The following pressure drop test needs to be performed only at one station. Oxygen pressure drop test. Note the crew oxygen pressure. Oxygen mask stowed and door closed. Test reset switch, push and hold. Verify the yellow cross shows momentarily in the flow indicator. Then at the same time, emergency test selector push and hold, and continue to hold the test reset switch down and push the emergency test selector for 5 seconds. So you're basically holding 2 switches at the same time. And in that 5 seconds, verify the yellow cross shows continuously in the flow indicator. Verify the crew oxygen pressure does not decrease more than 100 psi. If the oxygen cylinder valve is not in the fully open position, pressure can decrease rapidly, decrease more than 100 psi, or increase slowly back to normal. Release the test switch and the emergency test selector. Verify the yellow cross does not show in the indicator. Normal 100% switch, 100%. Crew oxygen pressure check. Verify the pressure is sufficient for dispatch. Maintenance documents, check. Flight deck access switch, guard closed. The emergency equipment, checked. Fire extinguisher, checked. The pressure and stowed. Crash axe stowed. Escape ropes stowed, that is over the captain's station and over the first officer station. ELT, guard closed. Verify the light is extinguished. We'll go up and do that shortly. We're going to read it first, then go and do it. The PSEU light, verify extinguished. GPS light, verify extinguished. ILS light, verify extinguished. Service interphone off. Now we're on the aft overhead panel, so we'll just stop at this point at service interphone. We'll go into the airplane and we'll do those items. So we're going to take it from the ELT. So ELT guard closed and verify the light is extinguished. It is. The PSEU light, verify extinguished. Here it is here. This is on the NG only. Now the GPS light, ILS light, if installed, would be in this area here, and you would check that the lights are extinguished. Service interphone off. Now we'll do another section of the aft overhead panel. We'll talk about it first, then we'll go and do it. Engine panel set. Verify the reverser lights extinguished. Verify the engine control lights extinguished. The EEC switches on. The oxygen panel set. Passenger oxygen switch, guard closed. Verify the passenger oxygen light extinguished. Landing gear indicator lights, 3 illuminated, 3 green lights. Flight recorder switch, guard closed. Mach speed warning test switches, push one at a time, and verify the clacker sounds. We'll go and do that. Install warning test switches, push one at a time, and verify the control column shakes. So we'll stop here and go to the aft overhead panel and do those items. Engine panel, reverser lights extinguished. Verify the engine control lights extinguished. And the EEC switches on. Oxygen panel set. Passenger oxygen switch, guard closed. Verify the passenger oxygen light extinguished. Landing gear indicator lights illuminated. Flight recorder, guard closed. Now, before we do the next ones, I will have to turn on the sound in the aircraft, so bear with me. So as we heard, the Mach airspeed warning test number 1 and number 2, and then we did the stall warning test, and we actually saw the control columns vibrate as we did the tests. Now there's a note here in the FCOM. Incidentally, everything I am saying and showing you is directly from FCOM. The stall warning test requires that the AC transfer buses be powered for at least 4 minutes. With the hydraulic power off, the leading edges can droop enough to cause an asymmetry condition, resulting in the failure of the stall warning system test. Should this occur, obtain clearance from maintenance to pressurize hydraulic system B and repeat the test. After completion of the test, place the hydraulic system B pump off. Next, we would check the circuit breakers on panel P6. That's behind the first officer. Then the manual gear extension door closed. It is just behind the left corner of the first officer's seat. We can't get a good picture of it here in the simulator, but that's where it is. It is important that the Zeus fastener on the door be latched. The door may look closed. If the fastener is not latched, you will not be able to raise the gear after takeoff. Parking brake as needed, and set the parking brake to check the brake wear indicators during the exterior system, or the inspection check, I should say. This completes the preliminary pre-flight procedure. Thank you. See you in the next video.